Hello, in this video I want to talk about how to duplicate an object. Okay, this is my example of box right here. If you want to duplicate an object in 3D Cinemax, you can use the Shift key in your keyboard. I'm holding the Shift key now, and then I choose Move tool to move my object along the x-axis. There's a pop-up dialog to ask you to input some information. For this part, copy instance and reference, I will explain it later on. I want to talk about the number of copy first. If I input 3 here, you can also give a name for your new objects, and then I press OK. The computer will help me duplicate 3 new copies. Okay, and then I remove all these objects. Okay, and then I select my box again. This time I try to holding my shift key and then use the rotate tool. Okay, holding my shift key at the same time, and then I move along the y-axis. Same, I give it a number, maybe 5 this time, and then I press OK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rotation. You can also use Shift key plus rotate to help you create some new object. Actually, you can also use a scale tools to do it, but I seldom use it. You can try because I think I use movement tools plus the Shift key always. Okay. And then I want to explain what is copy, instance, and reference. These are my new one only, and then which is the copy. Okay, and other set copy, and other set copy. Okay, I explain copy first, which is the most easy one. The two objects are two separate objects. They do not have any relationship, and they won't affect each other. They are individual. If I select one of them, I change the value from the parameter or even the segment. I press F4 to let you see the segment of the object. Okay, you see the new copy won't affected by the original one. This is copy. Okay, both of them are individual. They do not have any connection and won't affect each other. Okay, the second one is instance. Let me try. I'm holding the shift key from my keyboard and then move along the x-axis. This time I choose instance. Okay, if I choose any one of it and then I change the parameter, you see they look like twins. They will update together by using the same value. And also the segment, if I increase the number of segments, they will update as same as the original one, the new one. How about if I select the new one? Same. They are sharing the same value. Okay, if I give a modifier to it, such as bend, to change the outlook of my object, you see they are sharing the same value of the modifier too, but they have different value about the coordination. If I move or I rotate, or even though I change the scale value of my object, okay, for the transformation, they have their own transformation value individually, but for the parameter and also the modifier, they are sharing the same value. This is instance. Okay, the last one. I'm holding my keyboard shift key and I move along the x-axis. This time I choose a reference. Okay. Reference is very similar to instance. This is the parent, the original one. If I update the value of the original object, you see the new one will following the changes. If I select the original one and give it a new modifier, the new one will share the same value also. Okay, it looks very similar to instance, but if I choose the new one, that means the duplicate one is which is not the original one. You see there's a bar right here to separate something. All the parameter or the modifier below this bar means those values are sharing with the others. If I give a new value to it, for example, I give it maybe temper. Okay, you see the modifier part, the modifier, okay, is at above this bar, so this modifier and the value is used for this new object only. So if you need a value or you need a modifier, that those values are shared by all the duplicated objects, you have to add those values or update those values through the original object. But every new object, they have their freedom to let you add some new value for them, and which will not be shared with the other.